Hello, everyone. My name is Wiktor, and I would like to share with you a thing that is not rocket science, but when I had a need to do that, I tried to find it in the internet, and I was not able to find a ready solution. Maybe I was not looking too much, but then I decided, okay, let's do it myself. And I would like to share it with you just for inspiration. And the idea here is to create a console interactive menu for a PowerShell model. I did a PowerShell model internally in my company, mainly for operations and support. And it's a very simple idea. Just show all the functions that are available in the model, and then show what the functions can do, and allow to run help or see help. And allow to run and make it dynamic, so whenever I update the model, I don't need to update the menu. So that's the idea. And let me show you how it looks like. So first of all, I have my model. It's called ALKToolSet, and ALK is just the company name. And if we just do the get command, you can see there are a few commands available in the model. Not too many, just for operations and support people. And if I would like to show the menu, I just have a function for that called show ALKToolSet menu. And I present the version of the model, a small hint for everyone how to navigate inside it, then all the functions, and the description of each function. And then the users, they can just navigate using arrows, or just press a number 5, for example, or 0. And that is switching, and that is the description is changing, so they can see what's going on, and they can easily press H button and see the help of that command. And in the end, they can just run. So if they would like to grant local admin rights and RDP, they can just do it like that. So it's mainly for non-technical IT supporters who would like to use that features. Okay, and let's go to the code to show you how it's all done. Making it dynamic, I mean reading the current state of the model is quite easy. It's only a few lines of code. So what I did here, I just created an array list. You may choose another data type. I just used to array list, and it's not so important to optimize the performance in that scenario. And then I get all the commands from my model. And I just want to hide some, so I just use a naming convention for that. And then for each of the commandlets, I create a custom object with a name and a description, so both things that I would like to show in the end. And I also would like to skip the show ALKToolSet menu to not show the same. It doesn't make really sense. The way it works is that this show ALKToolSet menu function, it's inside the model. So that's why it has always the newest data from the model about what's exported there. Okay, and then in the end, I just create the title. I'm just using the version, and that's again from the get command. And if we run all that stuff, then you can see I have my, under menu items, I have all that I need. So I have names and I have the description. So that's about the making it dynamic, showing always the newest data from the model. And then the menu, how it works, it's, I would say it's quite of old school fun with the system console class. It's maybe not widely used right now, but yeah, you can play around with it. And yeah, this is the show ALKToolSet menu function. And then we have the menu items command list that I already presented. Then we have reverse colors, and this is a hidden one. So it is simply reversing the colors from the background to the foreground and vice versa. And that is just how you can see the show. The user can see which one is the currently selected one. It's just reversing the colors. And then I have another one to clear the bottom lines. And for that, I'm using the cursor top property of the system console. So I'm just checking which is the current location of the cursor. And then I'm just cleaning the 10 lines below it. 10 is just arbitrarily. I just chose that. And for each of that line, I just set the cursor position into the first column in that line and just fill it in with empty string until the end of the width of the window. And in the end, I'm just rolling back the cursor position to the previous one. And this is how the description is updating. So I'm just clearing everything below that line and then updating it with the new description. Of course, we can use clear screen, but the disadvantage of that is that it's causing all the stuff to blink all the time. And this way, it's not blinking at all. Okay. And then is the main function here, show menu. So I just do some preparation. I do the clear host only once at the top, just to clear everything that was there before. And I also hide the cursor. It's just cursor visible parameter of the system console class. So, so we don't see this underscore or any other cursor type you select in your environment. And it's not this, it's not interfering with the user. And then it's just a loop waiting for the input from the user, and it's just closed when there is an enter, or when there is the escape character or H pressed by the user, and that's the input that's from the user, and we get that by the system console read key method. And with the true in brackets, and that's just telling the read key method to not show what was pressed by the user. Okay. Then I'm just showing all the stuff. Here you can see I'm reversing the colors just for the selected item, and I keep the selected item as an index in a variable. And one more comment about blinking. This part, I mean the functions here, they are just overwritten, so I do not clear that because it's always the same width, so it's just okay to overwrite that, and that's also not blinking. Otherwise, I would need to clear everything from top to the bottom. And as you can see here, so at the beginning of the loop, I'm just using setting the cursor top into 0, so it's just going to the top, and then I'm just rewriting everything here. Cool. Okay, and then I also need to somehow parse the input from the user. So first of all, I'm checking if this is a number. If not, then just make it invalid. And then I'm checking if this is a down array or up array and change the index appropriately. And in case this is the escape, of course, just return. And if it's a number, then first of all, I'm checking if it's in the range of the available IDs. So if it's just something that we should ignore, or we should just, if I press 6, nothing happens because it's out of the scope. If I press 5, it's changing. And then also to allow more than 9, if there is a number detected, then I'm just waiting 500 milliseconds to check if there is another number in the queue. If so, I'm just getting it, and that we can do with the key available property of the system console class. So if there is another one, then it will just wait in the queue in the key available. We can get it from the key available property of that. Yep. And that's actually all that I wanted to show you. One more comment. I just, a few weeks ago, I made a blog post about the menu. If you would like to see some details, you can go there. There's also a GitHub repository when I posted that. And I also prepared the QR code for that for you. Yep, that's all. Thank you.